Hey, what's happening, people? So basically, this is kind of gonna be like a day zero mixed in with day one, because tomorrow I'm actually gonna do the first day of the boxing. So this one is just basically I'm gonna explain what happened after I signed up. So we had a meeting. This was to just like inform us about what's going on and stuff like that, and it was quite short. In all honesty, it was really short. I don't know why, but I had an idea that there would be a lot more to it, but there actually wasn't. It was just like, so there's a bunch of us in a room, whatever. I think it was like maybe about 60 or 80 people. It was quite a lot of people, I'm not even gonna lie. But yeah, so the guy announces himself, who he is, and then he explains how white collar boxing started and stuff like that. And then he gave us a pamphlet, and yeah, just a pamphlet about basically what tips and stuff about how to get donations and all these kind of helpful things. So it was actually really good. But other than that, it was actually really short. There's not much I can say about it. It was really short. So that was day zero. And tomorrow, that's going to be my first day of training with the white collar people and stuff like that. And so basically, I'm not even going to be wearing the same top. Power Rangers. Just so you know. Power Rangers shirt. So basically, next time you see me, it's going to be a different shirt. What's happening, people? Today is going to be a rundown of day one. I wasn't wearing this to boxing, by the way. Went out with a couple of friends, changed it up. But yeah, this is going to be my rundown of how day one went. And basically, in the start, I got lost. I'm not going to lie. I actually got lost. But it was funny because when I got there to the wrong location, there's like a load of other guys all looking for the same place, so I'm not the only idiot. Everyone else got lost as well. So in the end, I finally found a place, and it's a lot of people in a small, tiny gym. There's a lot of people. But yeah, so the trainer, she gave like a motivational speech. It was actually like really good. It was a motivational speech about like pain and stuff like that. I'm not really gonna remember all of it, so I'm not gonna recite it to you. But yeah, it was basically about pain, not giving up, and quitting, like not quitting and stuff like that, which was like really good. I really like those kind of things because obviously for a lot of people, they may never have done boxing before, probably never even had a fight before, but I think in boxing as well, it's all about your mentality and your attitude towards it. Like never having, never give up attitude, basically. So yeah, so she's doing a little motivational speech and that. Then we got into the actual training, and not gonna lie, it's an hour lesson, and 90% of the lesson was star jumps. I'm not even gonna lie, 90% of it was star jumps. It was basically going back to her speech thing where she's like, never give up, da da da. Because obviously star jumps ain't that hard, but when you're doing in like 100 of them, it gets kind of tiring on the old calf muscles. Like, because my calves were burning. They were burning. But on that point, because I have done boxing before in like another gym or other gyms actually, so I have a little bit of experience. And the thing I never really understand about with boxing, obviously you need a extremely high level of stamina compared to like probably other athletes and stuff like that. Like you need a really high level of stamina, but the thing I think is difficult with boxing is the fact that you can have an hour lesson, and I would say 40 minutes of it is just cardio work. You don't know, you're not really learning how to throw a jab or a cross or anything like that, and that's how that lesson went down. That's how that lesson went down, but that's how it happens with a lot of other boxing gyms that you go to, because we did the star jumps for ages. Then we did like other stuff like burpees and all those kind of things, sit ups, and then we did a little bit of shadow boxing. Like she showed us what jab is, showed us what a cross is, showed us what a hook is. And we're doing that over and over again. Then she split us up into different groups. So ones that I've already had actual fights, one that's sort of like intermediate, like you've done boxing before, like sparring or any other type of martial arts, and then another group where it's like you're completely green, you're a noob, you have no idea what, like you've never done boxing before. I was in the intermediate one, so we're just with our partner, no reps or anything like that, just doing jab, cross, hook, jab, cross, hook, doing it back and forth, just obviously like getting used to it and stuff like that, like putting the correct foot forward and doing the right turns and the punches. But I ain't a coach, so, but I've always find it weird that you go to a boxing class and you don't really get to box that much. Obviously it's probably going to change more we go down the line, and obviously you need a lot of fitness in boxing, but I would prefer it more if not just that one, the one I just went to, but other gyms where it's like they tell you like, look, these are what you gotta do to build up your stamina. You gotta run this many miles, you gotta do this many star jumps, this many crunches, blah 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 blah, all that kind of stuff. But then when you come into the lesson for that 1 hour, it's 100%. All right, everything we do, we're gonna work on boxing now, because I've been to quite a couple other gyms, and the thing I find so funny is that like you could see someone go into a gym for months, but they've never gone into the ring. So it's like, so are you learning? So are we teaching them how to box, or are we teaching them how to exercise? Like at the end of the day, fair enough. If you're there just to like lose weight, better your health and stuff like that, that makes a lot of sense, because no one wants to get hit in the face if that's all you're going there for. But if you want to learn how to box, I think we should get taught how to box, because everybody knows how to run, everybody knows how to do a star jump, everybody knows how to do a sit up. But again, I ain't no coach, I ain't no certified coach, and if that's the best way to teach people, that probably is the best way to teach people, because again, every gym I've ever gone to, it's always been the exact same thing. That was more or less the whole lesson: star jumps, couple crunches, jab, hook, crosses, and that was it. Thanks for watching, and if you want to buy tickets or donate, they're all going to be in the link in the description. So have a good day.